Brad Keselowski's stock reached an all-time high in 2009. Not only was he dominating for Junior Motorsports in the Nationwide Series, but he scored an upset victory for James Finch at Talladega in the Cup Series. Despite finishing third in the Nationwide Series standings in back-to-back seasons, there wasn't any room for him at Hendrick Motorsports. Mark Martin's late career resurgence in 2009 meant that Roger Penske could snag one of the rising prospects in the sport at the time. In the Nationwide Series, it led to instant success. 6 wins, 5 poles, 29 top 10s eventually culminated into Brad Keselowski's first ever Nationwide Series title. This was definitely his highlight of the entire 2010 season, as the rest of it was filled with either drama or straight up disappointment. The Cup Series side of things over at Roger Penske were going to be initially tough. The 12 team was going through a rebuilding phase. After Ryan Newman's departure in 2008, David Strymon was signed for 2009, but did pretty horrible to say the least. Roger Penske had his driver of the future, and although the duo would go on to accomplish a lot in the Cup Series, looking back, that first season was a whole lot worse than you think.
Car spins and gets collected down off the banking between turns 1 and 2. Regan Smith is in it. Brad Keselowski and Keselowski's teammate, the 77 Sam Hornish, are all involved.
And I mean, Jeff Gordon in that 24 just squeaked by.
And, you know, most of the wrecks we've seen down here have actually started mid-pack and back.
Right behind the yellow car is the number 12 of Keselowski. And you see him just get a little loose right there. He gets up into the wall, collects Smith and Hornish.
I believe that 12 car had something happen to it. Like it may have lost a right rear tire or something. There's really no reason for it to step out like that.
So Roger Penske had 3 cars in this race, and that gets 2 of them, the 12 and the 77. There you see Gordon just squeaking by in that 24.
So Biffle, Kyle Busch, and Jimmy Johnson might be okay here.
It might not be a good thing to say, but I think it was a perfect storm.
Exactly.
That's from the contact that he and the double zero made. They cut out his right front tire.
Keselowski was running 13th at the time after battling with David Rudiman.
I've seen that a number of times today, Larry. That splitter gets in there and it'll cut the sidewall right out of a tire, and you'll see here as he comes up on the track, his right front was down.
Now there's a lot of, looks like, damage on the left front corner of Logano's car and the right front of Edwards.
99's got a lot of damage.
Sorry, man. I don't know what he was saying. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's Carl Edwards.
I had room. I went down, and then he hit us from behind.
Let's see if we can watch this again and see who did what here.
Logano on the outside, Edwards in the middle.
Ooh, Carl got clipped by Brad Keselowski. Just run him up the hill, couldn't save it, and got into Joey Logano in the 20 car. And
half a second. And the 99 has turned over Brad Keselowski.
And we have a caution.
My goodness.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Keselowski was on track for a 6th place finish.
Boy,
and we're told there was contact between Edwards and Keselowski.
And have we seen that somewhere once before?
Talladega last year and early in this race at lap 41.
A little crossover move here by Carl. Clean here, clean here. Just slight contact. Oh, look at that thing go.
That looks so much like Edwards' turnover at Talladega off the bumper of Keselowski. But let's take you back almost a year to the last lap at Talladega in the spring. That's Brad in the black car. They're racing for the win. Carl said he may have come down just a bit. Brad held his line to keep from going over the yellow line. Ryan Newman gets wrecked, and Edwards flies into the fence.
All the flaps came open. The cowl flaps came open below the windshield. The roof flaps came open.
I think if you just, you know, we didn't know this, had no way of knowing this until these cars started getting airborne like that. Oh, we got a car.
Well, 2 cars in the up in the wall. Truex just misses it, and it's Keselowski.
Caution is out. Right side damage. We got in the wall. Shouldn't be all that bad, but we're going to definitely work on it.
And he lips to the flag. Keselowski does. Holding on to 22nd position.
I think 3 wide down the back straightaway into 3 may have kind of helped this to happen.
It's never a very good idea.
Well, and Keselowski slid up in front of Truex in the 56, and Truex got into the back of the 12.
Just being a little too aggressive on these restarts happens so much.
There's the contact.
Yep.
What Truex did well to save it in the 56.
But that view right there, that's similar to what the spotter has, and you could tell. It would be hard to tell that 12 car clear high.
Let's watch from Truex's onboard camera.
It could have been a little give and take right there. They could have avoided that.
Keselowski was trying to give Stewart room on the bottom, and just ran out of room. Everybody did. Oh, around goes Newman. Newman up into Logano. 5 cars into the wall. 7. Caution.
Caution is out. The race is not complete. Not complete.
Had to get to the white flag to be complete.
Keselowski, last year's winner in the 12. Elliott Sadler in the 19, who's come across on his roof here a few times.
Logano in the 20, this orange car right here. I'm guessing he got into the back of the 39, but daggone if it didn't look like the 39 was kicking up a lot of dust and getting mighty loose before they made contact.
The back of his car definitely looked yawed out before they even turned into that corner.
So I'm not so sure. I wouldn't want to place any blame on Joey Logano in the 20 car right there until I saw that more and hear from the drivers.
Yeah, the first time through there, he was hugging that white line.
Yeah, that's a chance you take on a second lap. You're going to lose grip, and unless you messed up that first lap.
That was a hard lick.
I'm telling you, you couldn't have probably hit it any worse spot because it's right at the end of where the safer barriers.
And you hear the cheers. That's because Brad is just now climbing out of that car and walking around to survey the damage. He's a little slow getting out.
Yeah,
that was a heck of a hit.
It was, and he's got just a little bit of a limp there. I tell you, that was don't take that lick there lightly. That was hard.
Well, Brad just got loose coming through there and just never could catch it.
And that looks exactly like Hornish the other day in practice.
Yeah.
Same thing. Once he got through the corner, it got away from him, and he ended up in about the same place.
He's got fluid.
He's putting out fluid. This is putting out fluid, so this is going to be a caution. He's in the middle of the racetrack, driver door to oncoming traffic, and fluid all over the racetrack.
Keselowski, another of those drivers that had enjoyed a nice battle-back day. And now we have our 7th yellow of the afternoon. Keselowski coming off the corner.
He got into it with the 38 car. Yeah, that's a yellow one.
Yeah, he's backwards before he gets there. That's the spoiler over there on the right. You see the 12, you see the 42, you see these guys.
And there's just nowhere to go. There's no openings on the racetrack whatsoever.
Nowhere to go. And you can't imagine sitting at home driving into that.
Reckon 2. 12 just hit the wall in 2 and drove it across the racetrack. Just watch for debris.
Word you heard there. Brad Keselowski got into the wall just hard enough. Brings out our 7th caution.
Yeah, man, if you got a flat, we need to pit now. But
how good a move was this by Kurt Busch and those guys? He stayed up in the 4th spot. Just really smart, Steve Addington and Kurt Busch. Yeah, this was close. See how sideways?
Wow. Good job not to hit anything.
And a good job for everybody else to avoid him.
Oh, y'all are so loving. Thank you. Kyle Busch, driver of the number 18 Double Mint Camry, ready to win it again.
Brad Keselowski, driver of the Penske Racing Dodge. Kyle Busch is an ass.
What was your thought about Keselowski's little pre-race declaration?
Who?
Brad Keselowski?
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay. He drives the number 12 car.
I saw it, but I passed it.
David Ruderman, and he stuffs it on the inside wall of turn number 4.
Still in the left front corner. What is he doing anyway, man? Jeez. He's an idiot.
Wow. Keselowski just got up on the curb and got in his left rear. curb, the grass. He was out of control.
Oh, got trouble. Caution out. Brad Keselowski. Didn't Andy just mention a minute ago how this 12 car had been moving up through the field, and now he has got some troubles. So second caution of this race is out at lap number 59. Looking from Dale Jr.'s car at Brad Keselowski.
Toting off down here into turn one, really boogieing, and boom, just blows that right front tire. No warning, no anything, and that's a hard lick.
Yeah, it's about 165 miles an hour getting at that corner, pushing 170, and just blows that right front, clobbers that wall. Thank gosh for the soft wall.
Yes, sir. That would have been a bad lick if not.
His 2010 Cup Series stats are this: 0 wins, 0 top 5s, just 2 top 10s, an average finish of 22.4, and a 25th place points finish with 5 DNFs. This would turn out to be Brad Keselowski's worst season for Team Penske in the Cup Series by a wide margin. Team Penske demoted from a 3 to a 2-car operation, sending Brad Keselowski to the Blue Deuce. He'll be leaving the team after 12 seasons, and in that time span he has accumulated 34 career Cup Series victories for Team Penske and a championship in 2012. Always remember, it's not how you start, but how you finish. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.